Super nice location here in Wyoming, the state park. You know, when you're traveling around, these are great finds. You're not going to be sitting in an RV park paying 40 bucks a night for full hookups with your neighbors right next to you, breathing down your neck, all in your business. Places like this, you can enjoy a little bit of space. And out there where you overlook this beautiful reservoir, there's the dam off there in the distance. Beautiful place. Beautiful day. It's so nice and cool out. I think it's like 69 degrees, maybe 70 degrees out here. You can hear the birds off in the distance, different birds, you know, as you go through different states. It's amazing how the different sounds and the different smells replace what you've gotten used to the past few weeks at another location, and you get a whole new experience. It's really thrilling. So today is the day before we hit the road and start heading further east and possibly more south. I'm thinking we're going to head through Spearfish, Deadwood area. I haven't been there in quite a while. Rapid City. Last time I was there was on motorcycle with some buddies, and we went to Sturgis after visiting Mount Rushmore. So today, a day like today, you know, it's a beautiful day. The weather is just amazing. I mean, there's a slight breeze. It's probably 75 degrees. Absolutely gorgeous. And, you know, the day before we head out, we get the bugs off the windshield, dump tanks, take on fresh water, check the fluids, check the air pressures, and the battery water. Top that off if we did a lot of battery usage while we were out here, the house batteries. But I was going to plug this stuff here. This is Black Streak Bug Remover, and test this on a certain area of your paint before you go hosing down your whole vehicle with it, because it's a pretty strong cleanser. It doesn't say petroleum products or anything like that, but it just says, you know, it's a strong cleaner, so test it somewhere on your RV, especially if it's old and faded, I guess. But this is good for fiberglass decals, painted aluminum, gel coats. The front of my Newmar actually has a decal covering the paint job of the brown and the black and the tan paint job, and above that on the front is a protective film covering as a bug protector covering the paint. So this is safe for that as well. But man, I tell you, it really works well. It really takes the bugs off really nice. The energy is in the air, you know, before you set off and hit the road, especially if you've been parked for about a week, recharging the not just the RV batteries, but your own batteries, and getting ready to head out again. It kind of reminds me of the scene in the Star Wars film The Empire Strikes Back, where they are all gathered in the hangar and you hear power tools going and the hustle and the bustle and the energy of prepping all the equipment to get ready for the big fight. Well, it's kind of the same energy that you feel here, but it's much more relaxed and beautiful. I mean, okay, so clean the windshield, clean the front of the RV of bugs, because I like to look good when I'm rolling down the highway. Plus, you know, in the long run, it's going to kind of protect the paint. Pippi's over there filming. I don't want to interrupt her, so she's changing her oil. I just changed mine. As you guys saw, you were there, so I don't need to do that. But I'm going to get on these batteries next and start working on the other fluids and continue to get ready to bug out. What do you need now? You want it bobby hand tight?
Yeah. But hey, first, would you do a clip really quick, just showing the stuff?
Great. Did not have an accident. I wish I had a nickel for every belt loop I've ripped off on this thing. So while we were here in Keyhole State Park, we got a lot done, you know, as far as vehicle maintenance and getting our supply runs done. We're kind of out in the middle of nowhere though, so it's a 30-minute drive just to get to a grocery store that's like a really big convenience store. Very friendly people though and all that, and man, the selections they have are basics, the bare minimum, so don't be expecting to find your cappuccinos or your arugula in that place. It's just going to be iceberg lettuce, cabbage, carrots. When it comes to fruit, whole watermelon, grapes, and moldy blueberries. But anyway, while we were here, we went over that way to the Devil's Tower and checked it out. Oh, there you have it. There it is, folks. A 1,267-foot high tree stump. Well, at least that's one of the stories I've heard this laccolithic butte called. Well, this thing has been called a lot of things over the years, and there's legend behind it. There's geologists and scientists locking horns trying to decide just exactly how this thing was formed. And if it's a tree stump, I just want to see the size of that chainsaw, not to mention the lumberjack. Okay, no question about where I'm standing at right now, but see if you can see these climbers. Right there. I could be wrong, but I'm thinking Steven Spielberg might have gone a wee bit over budget to build this set for Close Encounters of the Third Kind. I got a clean spot. So, Keyhole State Park, nice place. I enjoyed it a lot. It was a great place to take a week off, recharge our batteries as well as the batteries in the RV, get stocked up on provisions, do some maintenance on the vehicles, just routine, periodic maintenance that we like to do just so that we're not broke down anywhere. One of my favorite things about getting back on the road is discovering all of these hidden gems, these little towns, interesting people, interesting landmarks, unusual things you may stumble upon. Traveling is like panning for gold, waiting for that one little shiny spot to reveal itself. It's an addiction, and you just want to keep going. Take a little detour here to go walk through downtown Main Street, Deadwood. Deadwood was a mining town that was not part of any U.S. state or territory in post-Civil War years, and thus was literally lawless. It attracted people looking to get rich after a huge gold strike, as well as those looking to capitalize on the lack of organized law in the town. Okay, so when you're in Mitchell, South Dakota, and you have a lot of corn, what should you do with it? Well, how about let's build one of these? This is the world's only corn palace, Mitchell, South Dakota. And you can see over here, the entire facade is corn husks, the silks, South Dakota, everything is spelled out with corn. Over here, they're working on the murals here, and you can see where they have written in there the different colors of the corn that needs to go in there to complete the mural. Minneapolis, Minnesota. See Pippi back here in the background. She's all excited because this is like the pinnacle of her trip, where she has achieved the goal for 2017 of getting to the gateway to the east, where she hasn't been hardly at all. So she's pretty excited about that. Okay, so hey Pippi, I know you're really excited about being here in Minneapolis, Minnesota, but when we leave here, tell me 2 destinations that you're looking forward to seeing and why.
Well, the first destination would be a general thing, because everywhere after this point I haven't been. So anywhere is going to be exciting because it's all new, including the terrain and the trees, the ecosystems. They're all new to me, so that's very exciting. The second, I guess I would have to make it a general destination, is any sort of mountains that we're going to go to in fall time, because I can't wait to see what everybody raves about, the colors on the East Coast in the fall time. So I'm super excited to see that.
Me too. Definitely gonna be beautiful. So Viking Stadium looks like a ship as you're walking out into the street. Greetings from Madison, Wisconsin. Never been to Madison, Wisconsin, but one thing we all know about Madison, Wisconsin, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, all of Wisconsin, is cheese and beer. So tonight, after a long, hard day actually working, Pippi and I are teaming up to take over the Old Fashioned, which is a tavern downtown here. We're going to check it out. They're supposed to have some of the best cheese curds ever. I've never had cheese curds, and apparently they have this huge selection of cheese curds, cheeses, and local beers. So we'll give it a shot, try it out.
You're my music, but you tear me to pieces. So where does it come from? The scene that keeps playing on repeat ignores the rule of thumb. Oh, where does it come from? Oh, where does it come from? All your emotions with your heart on your sleeve, it won't fade until you paint it black. I let it burn, you call the fire brigade, but I feel that it will come back. Oh, where does it come?
Wow, so here we are walking through downtown Madison. It's a little warm today, not very humid though, so it's quite tolerable. But kind of a cute downtown. It's not overcrowded. There's plenty of parking in the parking garage, and all I smell is food.
Just look at the state we're in. I breathe you in and I can tell where I end and you begin. Where I end and you begin. Where I end and you begin. Oh, where.
Coming through, going to start off tonight with the Staghorn Oktoberfest beer of the month. It's nice, cool, and refreshing, and very tasty. Also got the fried cheese curds going here. I've never had these before. Served with roasted garlic and a paprika dip. Pippi, so which one is your favorite?
feel like I'm standing in the farm and smelling the animals at the same time.
Okay, so here we are back from the old fashioned, and I gotta tell you, that was my first Wisconsin cheese experience with the cheese curds and the cheese plate that we did. And what'd you think of the cheese plate?
I thought it was very interesting. At first I really liked the cheddar, and it almost was like a little too strong, like barnyard smelling. So then I liked the middle one.
What do you mean by barnyard smelling? The cheese smelled like a barnyard?
Yeah.
Cheddar did?
Well, you know how when we were at that one park that had like the donkey and the goats in it?
Yeah, and the emu and the
llamas.
The llamas.
Or the alpacas. They might have actually been alpacas.
Yeah, they were cute. But yeah, those goats did smell pretty bad.
The goats smelled like goat cheese.
Hey, you know what they say, you are what you eat.
But I don't think the goats are actually eating cheese.
No, but yeah, good point there. But I gotta tell you, that's the best cheddar. I mean, it was so over the top nutty and sweet.
It was very cheese.
Yeah, and
no preservative flavors or anything like that.
It really just kind of cut into your tongue, didn't it? I mean, it was just like wham.
Yeah, it was really good, and it was actually excellent with the little jam thing they brought, and also the nuts, the walnuts.
Yeah, went really well with that. But those cheese curds, I gotta tell you, those are the first time for me. They're like these little puffs, chewy puffs with the crispy coating on the outside, but the chewy puff part, it wasn't like a fried mozzarella stick that you might get in an Italian restaurant. It had this. It took some chew on it.
Yeah,
it wasn't like taffy or anything like that, but it was totally unique, totally different.
The bites were small enough that they're manageable in your mouth.
Definitely, and
it's not like taking a big bite of squid, chewing and chewing and chewing.
It's like chewing on a rubber band. But yeah, that was still really good, very unique, just a delightful flavor.
And very cool. They have a bunch of German foods too, Wurst, and I didn't see any Schnitzel, but
Nein, kein Schnitzel haben heute Abend mit Essen.
But we did have some. Well, I didn't. I tasted. Was that like a German beer?
Yeah,
it was okay. I'm not really a big beer fan, but it's pretty good.
Very good local beer of the month. It complimented the cheese, and the sandwich that I had right there at the end. Wow, really good. So good time. The atmosphere,
very busy. A little overwhelming if you're not like a social outgoing person. But it's nice to get out and just people watch. A lot of interesting people.
Really loud. A lot of students in there. The University of Wisconsin is a few blocks away, so a lot of students out on Saturday night having a great time. A lot of beer drinkers. 2 big long bars in there, so a lot of people are bellied up to the bar to have some brats and cheese and beer. So it's really loud. You had to talk loud to visit. So maybe if you ever go there, I would recommend going on a weekday or something.
A Wednesday.
A Wednesday. Wednesdays are good because of the specials.
Wednesday at like 4:30 in the afternoon.
Get in there and get out of there so you can go home and take a nap.
And so you can have a conversation if you go with somebody that you want to talk to.
Definitely. That's a good point. Keep that in mind if you want to go there on the weekend. Don't take a date that you want to talk to. Take a date that you don't want to talk to. But anyway, good experience. It's always good to support the local small business person downtown. And
definitely they're not a small business. Well, I mean, they're a...
That's our turn.
No, I don't think
51. That's the park.
Oh,
we just passed the campground because I can't talk and pay attention to the navigation. Because I don't have the I don't have it set to tell us that we're passing. Said turn.
Oh, we can take the next exit and then
Taking the
go
next
down.
exit. Anyway, get back at you. Anything else about that awesome place before I sign off?
Sign off.
Signing off. Till later. I'm Bobby Jean, and this is my therapy.